Hello everyone, this is Joseph J, and welcome to the finale of the long play of Tales of the Abyss 100% New Game Plus or New Game Plus 100%. And oh my god, y'all, it has been a journey. Before I get into where I've been, why this is taking so long to get out, I like to show you my saves. So when I recorded the last project, the last part of this project, it was this episode right here. This is how far back I was. Between here and here is how long it took for me to grind up enough levels to be able to comfortably take on Nebilim on very hard, which is what you have to do to get a title for loot, as well as some other seeds. But, yeah. We've gone up roughly 30 levels with everybody, and it took me a good 33 hours plus to do all this. Now, you may notice, look how much gold I had at one point in time. Now, you may notice that I am lower on gold here. Well, that's because I went back to the special shop and I bought max hourglasses. I almost bought max all divides, but I never really used those. All divides will make it so that damage is evenly distributed between enemies and characters. So like if you have an enemy that's hitting you for like 1,000 plus and you're only being able to do like 20 something, this will come in handy. However, they're going to be able to, well, this might be used for Nebilim, but they're going to be doing the lower damage, you're going to be doing higher damage. Something like Nebilim. But I bought hourglasses because one of the things you want to do for this boss battle is at the start of the fight, Nebilim will cast a Mystic Art, which will basically wipe out your entire party and get rid of your Angel's Tears that you have equipped on everybody. You should have Angel Tear equipped on everybody. It's an ability you get for, I think, your enhancement. And what Angel Tear does is it will allow you to be revived once after you die. So let's go through my setup. Now, I am starting with Tear. And the reason being is I want to hit her extended Fortune's Art Mystic Art on Nebilim. We're going to go into this fight and I'm going to use an hourglass to stop Nebilim from casting her Mystic Art. And then to cancel her Mystic Art attack, I'm going to go ahead and have Tear use her Judgment Art. Now I have Judgment on R up. Alright, I want her to use Judgment. After she gets her Mystic Art off and I extend it, you extend it by holding, because she's automatically going to do Fortune's Art the moment you do Judgment, and you want Fortune Art extension by continuing to hold down the R2 button as Judgment is playing out. Now, what that will do is it will buff everybody. It'll give everybody an attack buff, a defense buff, and I think a magic buff as well. Then, from that point, we're going to want to switch to our main character we're playing as. I'm playing as Guy. You might be playing as Luke. You might be playing as Annis. Whoever your character you're playing as, switch back to them. And that's pretty much it. Now, this is the party I'm going to use. So let's see what we got equipped. Your choice of weapon can be whatever you want. I'm using the weapon that she got from, I believe, the Coliseum. Yeah. This is the best guard that she has in the game. I have her on the best gloves in the game, and then we have her pendant. Now, I did toy around with the idea of putting on the elemental circlet, which I think it will grant immunity to certain the elements shown below. Sorry about that cut. I think it'll grant immunity or a high resistance to the elements shown below. Which you may want to do that, but I didn't put it on because I don't want to lose her fonic attack and her fonic defense. Now, Nebilim does a lot of fonic attacks on you. And I want to make sure I have the ability to guard for those as much as I possibly can. As far as the titles go, they're not really that important. I'll show them in a second. And since I am playing as Guy, I have the Jewel Guardias equipped. Now, the Jewel Guardias will allow me to do his second mystic art when you do... what the hell is that attack? Cross... crap, I forgot what it's called. Final Cross. That will allow you to do his second mystic art when he is at critical health and he uses Final Cross. That'll give him another mystic attack. I think it can only be done once. So after we get that attack off, because you're likely going to be in critical health if she doesn't kill you, after we get that off, I think I will switch him to... maybe the Fonic Blade. I don't know if that's his... no, I'll switch it to the Shakanagi. That's the one you get from Coliseum, yeah. So I'll give him his Coliseum thing. Just so I can do a little bit more damage to her. Because I do believe his second Mystic Art can only be done once. Reflex is his best body armor. The Kaiser Bracelet is the best bracelet in the game. Persian Boots give him speed. Which you do want a lot of speed, because you're going to need to run around and away from Nebilim a lot. So for Jade, depending on what you use your Jade for, you can give him the Goopnir, which gives him more physical attack, or you can keep it with what I have, which is the Fonic Lance. Because the Fonic Lance has the most Fonic attack on him, and Jade is going to be doing Fonic damage. Fonic Robe is the best robe in the game. You can only get one of these robes. Rare Bracelet is the second best bracelet in the game, since there is only one Kaiser Bracelet in the game. Fonic Hat, just to give him a little extra Fonic attack and Fonic, or physical defense and Fonic defense. Honestly, you could probably even put like a strange mark on him, or a mystic symbol, which a mystic symbol might not be too bad, but it lowers his Fonic defense, which you want to have as much Fonic defense as possible. And then finally, Natalia. You want to do this fight with the Elven Bow. The Elven Bow allows her to use her second mystic art when you use Piercing Line, which is also something you can only do one of. After that, you can probably switch her weapon to the Celestial Star, or whatever else you prefer. If you're more worried about physical defense, you can go ahead with the Ether Slash. But she's going to be doing some damage, and she's going to be... I have them tasked with healing. Solar Guard is her best guard in the game. Elder Gloves, again, the same. Now, Elemental Ribbon guards against 4 elements. I don't know if it completely makes you immune to those elements or not. But it also gives you plenty of luck, which is what we're going to need. Now, as far as their titles go, it's not really important. Monster Collector. You get this for fighting all 3 of those monsters from the cats. We did that in the last episode. And that just turns Tyr into a Mecha Girl. That isn't my thing, but for some people that might be. And again, the titles don't really matter. At least not to me. I haven't found any need for the titles, but that's basically it. Now, before I get into this, I wanted to explain a little bit about what happened. So, the last episode of this came up a while ago. I don't remember the exact day it came up. But it's been a hot minute since I uploaded for this project. Yeah, okay, the last episode of this came up on the 1st of May. This episode will be up on the 5th of July. And a lot of stuff happened in that time. So, to start off, the first week of May, you know, one of my roommates, I lived with the guy for the last 15 years. He ended up passing away. So, it was not exactly the ideal time to record. Plus, I was also trying to sort through my own emotions and all that fun stuff. So I did the memorial services, and that was basically it. And then I was getting ready to record, like I was going to sit down and... Actually, I was playing to level up more. And then 12 days after the roommate of mine passed away, my grandfather passed away. So between both of those, I was in a bit of a state, and I just did not want to record anything. I wanted to take my mind off of all that death and sadness going on around me. So then I started playing Kenna, Bridge of Spirits. Or Kana, however you say her name, Bridge of Spirits. And then I went and got that platinum. And then I started playing later on a higher difficulty because I was able to kind of cheese that trophy to beat the game on the harder difficulty. And I just wanted to focus on that game. And if I'm going to be completely honest, I really didn't want to do much of any gaming. So when I did game, it was Kenna Bridge of Spirits I wanted. I was also mainly just catching up on my Tubi list. And I was just, keeping to myself, watching movies, trying to do karaoke, trying to do anything to find some semblance of normalcy in my life. And unfortunately, it just meant my recording took a back seat. And then work got stressful and frustrating. I mean, just this past week, I almost ended up getting fired and quitting all in the same week. So it was not fun. But I'm back. We're going to get this episode done. This whole episode is going to be the Nebilim fight and the final fight with Van, as well as the final scenes after that. Also, in the between time, I also managed to make it so I can play my PlayStation Vita on my computer screen. So I've been playing Tales of Hearts R a lot, and I'm trying to set it up so that in the future I can potentially do a Let's Play of that. All things in time. And speaking of Let's Play, during the credits, before we get the final scene, I will talk about that coming up. Alright, but we're done. Oh yeah, one more thing. Make sure at least Tyr has her overlimit available. You might have to fight a couple enemies to get that. Alright. Let's go. Now you're gonna miss, I think you're gonna miss the opening scene coming in here because I kind of triggered it when I accidentally walked in here instead of saving. But it just would do like a panoramic of the area. That's all you're missing. All right.
Do you think this is the place?
Yes, I suppose this is the fonic glyph for the planetary art.
According to the fonic glyph, the Rem and Shadow catalysts must be placed in the proper positions. Otherwise, the fonic glyph won't activate. So let's do it.
Wait. There's something strange about this fonic glyph. It's been added on top of an older one. And the new fonic glyph seems to be some sort of a seal.
Well done, my old friend.
Dist, I thought you were dead.
Dist the Reaper, you're alive?
It's Rose, damn it! Though I have no more need for that old God General moniker.
He actually lived through all that. He really is as tenacious as a roach.
Quiet, you. To think that you would spare me the effort of searching for those catalysts. Please, go ahead and place them in the fonic glyph.
Even though we have no idea what may happen?
I seriously believe there was a scene that took place here before they put him in the fonic glyph that they cut out. Because otherwise this doesn't make any sense.
Yes! I've done it! I've brought Professor Nebilim back at last!
Because why else are you going to do something that Dist, who you know is all about, has a completely sinister laugh and talk about him, why else are you going to do what he wants you to do?
Professor Nebilim? Dist, what is that supposed to... No.
Yes, exactly! The very first replica you made is right in here! Our beloved Professor Gelda Nebilim!
Thank you, Saphir.
Professor Nebilim! Professor, there's so much I want to tell!
Down! Now!
Professor!
Dist? Something's wrong. There's a really scary monster in there.
My, how rude of you to call me a monster.
She's strong.
Thanks to those catalysts you brought. I finally recovered the phonons of Rem and Shadow that I lacked. Thank you.
What are you doing here?
Nice to see you too, Jade. You used to be such a cute boy. Now you look so scary.
I said, what are you doing here? Answer me!
Oh, scary, scary. I was just taking some phonons of Rem and Shadow from a few Fonists. And wound up sealed in here.
You mean you're the one who destroyed a whole company of Fonists?
With these catalysts, I'll be complete at last.
I am complete! Fuck! Yes, you are fucked! Shit out of luck! Now I'm complete and my cock you will suck! I mean, yeah, she's complete. We fucked up.
Jade, you discarded me and even tried to kill me, didn't you? I was an imperfect failure, after all. But now I'm perfect, am I not?
Except for that weird one-wing angel wing thing you got going on. Yeah.
Professor.
Shut up! How can you call yourself perfect? Dist is your original's pupil. And you kill him without even blinking an eye? There's no way you're perfect.
This is the metrosexual Professor X.
Yeah, Maybe Dist is a stupid, rotten, friendless, ugly, snotty, poor excuse for a human being.
Damn, Annis, chill out. Why you gotta drag demands like
but
that?
He made Tokunaga for me and helped me out. I'll avenge him.
No, you won't. You're not in this fight. Sit back,
I
little
should not
girl.
have let myself get so far out of control. At this point, whether you're perfect or not is irrelevant. I hereby place you under arrest as the prime suspect in the serial Fonist killings.
What an interesting approach. Well then, why don't you try? Although, I'm afraid I will win.
For boss time against Professor Gelda Nebilim. Like I said,
So,
the moment this fight starts up, you are going to want to use an hourglass on her.
how will...
Strong words, Professor.
How long can you stay here alive?
We're not talking about taking...
You will not get away.
We cannot simply leave someone.
Oh, wait, it's
as
hold X,
unpredictable
isn't it?
as you.
My, how scary.
Yeah, hold
The weak
X.
grow overconfident when they come in herds.
There is no reason to be called weak.
And now that you got that out the way, go ahead and fight her.
Fall before me and cry out.
So another thing I want to get going here is I want to set it up so that I can get Natalia to cast Revive on us. Now, Revive will give you, like, it'll auto-revive you. If you have this down, it'll give you, I think, 30% of your health back. It'll work like using it, like using a life bottle. And now that I got that out the way, I want her to use, I know I have it queued up, but she doesn't always give it to the person I want her to give it to. So I'm going to have her use this on me. Also, even not so much on this playthrough. Because you can't really use it. Alright, we got the Tootie. Good. Oh yeah, right. I also have everybody's strategies to not use their overlimits. I want everybody's overlimits to be on.
You just might die.
Alright, we still have the revive on us. I'm going to go ahead and use the final cross on her. And before I do that, I'm going to have Natalia stop whatever the hell she's trying to do. And I want her to use... where is it? I want her to use this, not special, I want her to use specific.
We have to regroup.
Sovereign Gale! Sovereign Gale!
Prepare yourself.
And now that when Jade goes and does his overlimit, I want to switch to Jade because I want to use indignation on her.
I, who stand in the full light of the heavens, command thee, who opens the gates of hell. Come forth, divine lightning. This ends now. Indignation!
It's a good way to do some decent damage to her. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Go back to whom I'm controlling, which is Guy. I want her to use Revive on whomever. Alright, my Angel tier went up. I don't know what the hell she's doing, so let's go ahead and use Revive on me. All right, now that we got that out the way, I want her to use revive on somebody else. She'll probably use it on me.
Sorry.
All right, she used it on Tyr. Good, perfect. I'm going to go ahead and use a special gel on me. Now, special gels are great. They recover all TP and all HP. They work like elixirs. Now do it to yourself. Who's she using it on? Alright, she used that herself. Alright, perfect. Now let's get her to use revive on me. She did not use it on me. Yeah. Okay.
Want to see how strong I really am? How about this?
Now she has this ability called Time Stop. Now Time Stop works just like you think. She basically uses an hourglass on us. Now, the reason why I have all the hourglasses stacked up like I do, if at any point I find myself getting in trouble in this fight, I can throw one out, do a little extra damage. Basically, I can use it to cancel her Mystic Art. Now that Natalia has that,
oh, fragments of the bone burst, heed my call and become power incarnate. I will finish you.
I just like the way her attack works, and it does a lot of major damage. Perfect. Now that we got all of that taken care of, let's go ahead and get Guy back. We're in good standings for now. Just what you want to do for her is make sure you keep an eye on your party. If at any point you see one of your characters lose their revive, cast it again. I'm going to go ahead and use a special gel on Jade.
Feel better? How about this? Searing sword!
Try to dodge her, Damn it, she got me.
Don't feel sorry. Focus on the enemy. Blade burst!
Alright, good. Now that she's done that, I lost all my buffs, unfortunately. But let's try this again.
Before you use your art.
I don't need to hear that.
Alright, now that... okay, as you can see, Natalia and Tyr are kind of low. What I like to do when their TP gets pretty low is I want to use one of these. Somehow she managed to miss every single one of us with that.
Not doing too well.
All right.
Sorry. Oh no, for conflagration. Incinerate all. Raising Phoenix.
How we doing? Ah, we still got a long ways to go. Now this is a long fight, tedious fight. I'm gonna go ahead and use a special gel on Jade.
Don't feel sorry. Focus on the enemy. Sword of Connection. Loose the might of your brilliant colors. Prism Sword. Prepare yourself.
And since Natalia isn't using the move on me that I want her to use, I'm gonna go ahead and queue her up.
Flare Tornado. Flare Tornado.
Alright, now is a good time to use another one of those treats on everybody, specifics on everybody.
Looks like we're still okay.
Okay, now I need revive back on her. In the meantime, I'm gonna have... Fucking seriously, Sammy? In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and have Tyr use a special gel on herself. Again, you can get the special gels, the hourglasses. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna use one of those items that you can all divides, yeah. And then I want Natalia to use revive on Tyr.
Raging wind that cleared mine enemies with your blade.
I'm curious about this all divide. I've never actually used this ever, I don't think.
Piercing blade of ice. Final glacier. Sorry.
Oh, my exposed.
Can't miss.
Energy blast.
Alright, we all have revive on. We're good there. Oh yeah, you might want to go ahead and put items on... have your characters use items. And I'm actually going to put up to you on pretty much everybody.
Want to see how strong I really am?
Raging wind that cleared mine enemies with your
Blade, reveal your fury! Dragon Temper! Oh, noble conflagration! Incinerate all! Raising Phoenix!
Might have been a bad idea to put an all divide on there. I don't know how long that works for. Reduces damage inflicted on allies and enemies during battle by 50%. Oh, that's going to be the whole battle. I just made it take longer.
turbulence.
It begins. No power.
Rending Saber? That's that is Ash's move.
It begins.
No, I don't want her to do that. I want her to use that on me. On her, I mean. She's low on HP, right? Yeah, okay. Let's have her use 11 gel on
Don't feel sorry. Focus on the enemy.
Tyr.
Oh, sword of conviction, loose the might of your brilliant colors. Prism sword.
Oh, you're really not gonna revive me. Okay, cool, fine, whatever. Use a life bottle on me.
Watch out! It begins! How about this? Sure!
Now, Natalia, you would do me a great honor if you did that and then scratch my back. I will scratch your back. With another special gel.
Feel better?
How about this?
Loose thy blade and run my enemy's through.
Angel spread.
How about this?
Light flash.
Oh, dark and storm cloud, loose thy blade and run mine enemies through.
Light circle.
Not doing too well.
Ay, ay, ay.
Thunderblade.
Star stroke.
Uh-oh. No.
Looks like we're still okay.
That was a very bad time for that to happen. My controller went off on me.
Thanks. That helped.
You see what I mean, though? I told her to use revive, and she didn't even use it on me.
Sorry. Blade, reveal your fury. Want to see how strong I really am? Oh, noble conflagration. Incinerate all.
It looks like the hourglass wore off. I mean, the all divide. Uh-oh, indignation. Watch out if she does go into indignation.
Oh, dark and storm.
Alright, as much as I'd love her to use that again, I need her to use revive on me. Jade, go ahead and use a special gel on yourself.
This will help.
Alright, now I need her to use revive on Jade.
Oh, my enemy's torrent. This is not the earth, bring forth the fangs of the mighty dragon. Round Looks like we're still okay.
For now, at least.
Now you don't have to
Piercing blade of ice. Want to see how strong I really am?
now it's indignation. Careful when she does this.
I will send you to your death.
Prepare yourself for a blinding storm. Brilliant. Never fight a battle you can't win.
Brilliant Overlord. Yeah, buddy.
Flame burst.
Oh, divine, how about Foster's light? Searing sorrow.
Oh, admonishing
not much to say about this. Just keep on your toes. I need Natalia to go ahead and revive me. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and change up people's equipment. Let's give him the Shakunage. You know what? I'm going to keep her in the Elven Bow. I really do like the Elven Bow as a weapon. You know what? It wouldn't hurt to use another one of these, treats.
Oh, soothing Frontline! It's Turbo's prison!
Sorry.
Burn to ashes.
Searing sorrow!
Get out of here with that.
Oh, noble conflagration! Incinerate all! Raising Phoenix!
How we doing? How we doing? How's she doing? Oh, she's almost done. I'm sorry, I really don't know what else to say on this. I basically gave you like the whole everything you're supposed to do. Watch out what she does. Keep on your feet. Oh, shit, here she goes again.
You just might die.
Ha! Yeah, let's use one of these treats. No, specifics. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use a special gel on Tyr.
Feel better?
Absolute! Final core! Light spear cannon! Light blast!
Not doing so well.
Oh, divine embrace that fosters life!
Piercing blade of ice! Final blade!
Arise, O my loved ones! Surround my enemies! Press and drop!
You can't win! Piercing blade of ice! Final blade!
Meteor storm!
Absolute! Final cross!
Alright, you saw that Jade uses revive. I'm gonna have Natalia go ahead and cast revive. Oh, not Jade, Tyr.
Want to see how strong I really am?
Grant my enemies a punch press!
Final cross!
How about this?
Oh, noble conflagration! Incinerate all! Raising Phoenix!
Alright, alright, let's go ahead and use lemon gel on Tyr.
Oh, soothing light! Illumination of light! Thunder blade in circle!
O dark storm clouds, thy light upon my
basically the best thing to do to her is attack and run. I'm gonna go ahead and use another special gel on Natalia.
Feel better?
Alright, she got revive. Knocked my revive off. Let's get revive going again. So, the last time I did it, I really didn't talk much about strategy with her.
Sorry. Blade, reveal your fury! Dragon can't win!
How about this? Piercing rod! Searing sword! Alone beckoning toward the abyss.
Piercing blade of ice! Final blade!
Remake them in a cage of fire! Infernal prison! Oh, fire brings that monster's life!
Damn it. You just might die.
You just might die! I'm not
Not doing too well.
Ooh, boy. She is really getting mad at us. Specific.
It begins! Let it drop!
Oh, soothing light!
Another specific.
Remake them in a cage of fire! I will send you to your death!
Final blow!
Brace yourself! Scare shot!
Remake them!
Revive on me.
In a cage of fire!
Go ahead and use a special gel on myself.
Infernal prison!
No way! Want to see how strong I really am?
Revive!
How about this?
Quake stroke! Oh, Untitled Power, abide here!
Soaring
Healing
nightmare!
sword! Surgebreaker! Piercing line! Surgebreaker!
Oh no, conflagration! Incinerate all! Raising Phoenix!
It begins! Illumination of life!
Healing circle!
It begins!
Blade, reveal your fury! Dragon Blade, reveal your fury! Dragon Prepare yourself!
How about this?
First aid! Oh, regenerative power, abide here! Healing sword! Surgebreaker!
I'm not doing too well.
Make the instant
Oh, yeah, Jade won't do anything because he's not at half.
How about this? Searing sorrow!
Summoning spear! Sovereign gale!
Power!
Oh, divine embrace that falls.
Know your place! No
Fragmented end.
Fragmented end!
Damn. See how much damage she did to Jade? Good God. She really wanted Jade. Alright.
Acknowledge.
It begins!
She's almost dead.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Remake them in a cage of fire!
Blade, reveal your fury! Dragon Want to see how strong I really am? Oh noble conflagration! Raising Phoenix!
I had a really good chance to get some good extra thing on her, and I ended up jumping.
Final
dragon.
That's enough!
Ground snatcher!
Oh, divine prince that phosphorus light! Come forth, secure!
O roar of the earth, bring forth the fangs of the mighty dragon!
Final draw! How about this?
Ground snatcher!
I'm not doing too well.
Oh, soothing light! How about this? Heal!
Ozark and Stormcloud, loose thy blade and run thine enemies through!
I was trying to get her to do a freaking Mystic Art, but she didn't want to do it.
Searing sword!
O sword of conviction, loose the light of your brilliant colors! Sorry!
I have
There we go. We got her.
lost.
Shall we be on our way?
Oh, I had a lot more grade last time I fought her. I did fight her yesterday before I came back, before I recorded today, and I had 3.71 grade. Or something like that I had from her. But at least Natalia's HP and TP came up again. That's it. Ooh, that was a long fight.
Ugh! My phonons are separating again. I must recover in the planetary glyph.
Jade, the original phonic glyph that was inscribed here, do you think it was for the planetary art?
Let's see. Mother Eldrant, lend me thy power. O wrath of the heavens and cries of the earth, let fall the sword of judgment to dispatch all that is evil. Perish!
What incredible power.
Yes, it's a phonic art that uses the Sephiroth to release the planet's power.
Then you have learned it?
Regrettably, no. The glyph had been modified, so I couldn't use even half of the art's true power. Dist may have had information on the original planetary art glyph, but...
Dist is...
Ow. Don't kick me, Jade.
Jade, I was wondering, what was that about Professor Nebilim being a replica?
I suppose I can't hide it anymore. I'll explain when we report to the Emperor.
Do we just leave Dist here?
Oh, he'll come after us. I wouldn't worry.
All right, now that we did that, let's stick around for a little bit to get a skit. That was a fun fight. I will stand by and say how much of a fun fight this is. It's the best fight in this entire game, hands down. That's why I was willing to consent to do it 2 times. Now you want to be at least level 125 before you take her on very hard. Which, in case you were curious, yes, I am on very hard. Would I do the stream of this? Oh yeah, I'm going to be on unknown difficulty. That was a frightening creature. It recovered so quickly after being defeated. She likely had good battle skills to begin with, and then when she was replicated, and the Colonel created her, what's going on? We'll find out at Grand Chokmah. You'll just have to be patient. No boo for us? Alright, we're done here. Let's go back to Peony's Chamber. Now that I got that out the way, I want to put Guy here. We're actually going to set up the party. You know what? No, I'll do that when I get there. In the meantime, want to get Luke back up because we're going to have to fight our way back anyways. So, you know. And now we have to go back to Grand Chokmah, but I'm going to do something a little bit different. There is a scene I have been trying my hardest to get, but I don't know why I can't get it. In case you don't know, you need to bring up the world map with R3, and then you got to go ahead and select triangle to go to where you want to go for autopilot. And I honestly don't think it matters where you enter from. Because eventually we need to go to Emperor Peony's chamber. It's amazing that I haven't played this game in probably over a month, and I still remember how to go everywhere. Now, we want to go to Emperor Peony's chamber, but I want to go over here first to see if I can trigger this scene. Alas, it doesn't look like I can. Oh well, nuts to that. Also, let's give my dad a happy birthday. I am recording this on his birthday, but it won't be up until after Independence Day if you live in America. So let's talk about the future on the channel. I put a poll up. Now here's where I'm in a dilemma. I put a poll up on Twitter and YouTube asking what the next Tales of Let's Play should be. Okay, on Twitter, Tales of Arise won. The first time when I checked that, when the poll ended on Twitter, and when the poll ended on Twitter and I checked YouTube, I added the tallies for all the votes together, and Tales of Arise won. Well, a couple weeks after the poll on Twitter ended, I went back on there to check, like, when I was going to write about how I was going to try to get this episode up, I went on there to do it, and now Tales of Grace's F is winning by a landslide. So my question for you guys is this. Do I honor the poll based on what it was after the Twitter poll expired, or do I honor the poll based on what it was when I checked it a couple weeks ago when I was gonna sit down and start playing ahead? Because either way, I love both of those Tales of games. They're my favorite Tales of games in here. However, I haven't played a full playthrough of Tales of Arise in a long time. And I'm likely also going to go ahead and use a New Game Plus to take my notes on that. And Tales of Grace's F. Well, I'm always down for some Tales of Grace's F. But kind of wanted to go back and play it. So, I guess what I'm asking is, let me know in the comments section how I should go about it. Do I honor the polls the first time when I basically ended the poll? Because Twitter polls apparently have no ending as far as I know. Or do I honor the poll that YouTube polls have no ending? Or do I honor the poll that YouTube had because the project is for YouTube and that's what YouTube wants? Just let me know in the comment section below. Anyways, we want to go to Emperor Peony's chamber, and I think we're going to get the scene the moment we walk in here. No, we got to talk to him first. All right.
So, you've finally taken care of Professor Nebilim.
Colonel, you promised to explain things to us.
It started with my own curiosity. I experimented on myself to see what would happen when one who could not use the 7th phonon tried. The phonic art went out of control, setting Professor Nebilim's residence on fire. Professor Nebilim herself was near death. I enlisted Dist's help and took her to the edge of the town.
Jade, the professor's gonna die!
Yes, it's my fault. It's too late to save her now. But with fomicry...
Oh, you're gonna make a replica of the professor? But we don't have a fomicry machine.
I'll use fonic arts to do it. I did it once with Nefri's doll, so it should work.
Wow, it worked! Jade, you're amazing!
What's going on?
The replica of Professor Nebilim knew nothing but destruction. I tried to dispose of... to kill her. But she disappeared before I could.
So that's what led to this incident.
But Jade really regrets what he did. That's why he forbid the replication of living things. Please don't hate him for it.
Luke.
Hey, stupid. Nobody said anything about hating him. We've all seen how he's tried to stop the use of fomicry.
Absolutely. Colonel, thank you for telling us about what must have been a trying experience.
Not at all. It's rather uncomfortable to be thanked. If anything, I deserve censure for what I've done.
Colonel, there's one thing that bothers me. As I recall, fomicry uses only the 7th phonon in creating replicas, not the 1st through the 6th.
Yes. That's why replicas vanish when the 7th phonon separates.
Huh? But Nebilim was saying something about needing the 1st and 6th phonons.
Nebilim was the first living replica. The technology was different then, right, Jade?
Yes. The original theory was based on fonic arts, which is how I created the Professor's replica as well. However, that method results in some phonons missing from the replica. That causes mental instability, leading to destructive behavior or abilities developing abnormally.
So that's what happened to Nebilim's replica.
Yes, to overcome that problem, Dist and I modified the process to use only the 7th phonon.
And Saphir's alive, huh? He was always tough, wasn't he?
He's a criminal, you know. Aren't you going to capture him?
We'll keep watch for him, of course. If you see him, bring him in. Oh, and you keep that sword for a while longer. It might come in handy in your coming battles.
All right, now that we got that, see, wait around for a skit. Also, speaking of those battles, I think I'm going to go ahead. And I do hope that Nebilim is able to rest in peace. So do I. Though as the one who caused her death, it may not be my place to say that. It must have been hard seeing someone you care about die twice. It's my own fault, after all. The errors of my childhood have had a far greater cost. That is something I cannot forget. Well, yeah, but Jade... Well, I just wanted to say don't be too hard on yourself. I kind of know what you're feeling. Well, I must admit that I didn't expect to be consoled by you, but thank you. Jade really can't say a simple thanks, can he? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, that's it. Now, we did all that. We gotta finish up this side quest, which I don't know if I showed this off or... No, I didn't. Okay, so this is gonna be completely new. We need to go back and speak to Trittheim, but he is currently in Dist, which in my notes I had to correct it because I said Grand Chokmah.
Wait! He really did come after us.
How could you be so cruel as to leave me in Mount Roneal?
Dist, weren't you to receive Professor Nebilim's replica data from Mose?
What's with you all of a sudden? That was my intention. But by the time I recovered from the Tower of Rem, Mose was dead and Van was alive. Van's not especially kind to traitors, so I can't go back there anymore.
I see. So that's why you made contact with the original replica. You stole the documents on the planetary phonic art from the intelligence division, didn't you?
There wasn't much in them. All the important information was destroyed in that fire.
I see. You are hereby under arrest for violating Article 1 of the National Intelligence Act. Take him.
What are you doing? I'm your friend!
Who is whose friend?
I, Dist! No, Sophia! I'm Jade's friend!
I'm glad I don't know any Jade with such poor taste in friends. Now, come on.
That's not new. We saw that in the original Let's Play.
Thank you, Colonel. We'll handle the interrogation.
His helmet looks so fucking weird. It's like he's Pumpkinhead.
Please do.
Traitor! I'll hate you forever!
Alright, now I'd like to be able to figure out how to get this last scene. Oh, no Sesamin. Yep, you gotta get the Sesamin before you get the final scene, I think. There's supposed to be another scene you get from the contamination effect that I just haven't been able to get, like, ever. I don't know, who cares? So as I was saying, before we were so rudely interrupted by Dist, we need to go back to Dist and speak to Trittheim. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm going to go back and turn everybody's fonic arts off. There's really no need to have them on their fonic arts at the moment. I'm probably just going to save the fonic arts until after we get back to Van. Now, if there's anything else you want to stack up on, go for it. But Honestly, this is more than enough for the rest of the game, and I think most of these will actually stay with us in the next playthrough. Alright, red for Bana. Who has the lowest physical defense? Alright, Jade does. Perfect. The consumables should stay in the the stream of this I'm going to do. I hope I can actually make that work. Alright, you know how the deal is. Going down. This is going to get us one of the last titles we can get for Luke. I did think about playing it all the way until I maxed out cooking, but I just wanted to get this project done and over with, and I did not want to take the time to max all that out. We should be able to max that out with the stream. Because all we have left to cook is fruit cocktail stew and miso stew. And as you saw with my cooking, half of us have already cooked the fruit cocktail. So, that just means we have roughly 400, between 420 and 450 more battles we have to fight in order to max everybody out. And y'all give me a second, I'll be right back. Sorry about that, y'all. One, my cat threw up, so I had to clean that up. 2, I had to use the restroom. And 3, I did something to my toe so that I had like a piece of nail that I didn't want to get snagged on something, because back in the year 2005, I was having a tantrum, I think, or I think I was actually having a tantrum at this like group home I was in, okay? And I was just throwing stuff because I was mad. And I was trying to move my heavy-ass desk, and as I was trying to move it, I ended up pulling it down and dropping it on my foot, which then embedded the toenail into its bed, and yeah. That's basically fuck around and find out. But anyways, we're here, let's talk to Trade and get another seed.
I see. So the records of the planetary art have been completely lost. That's unfortunate. But perhaps it is for the best.
Maestro Tritime, about Heart of Chaos.
It may prove useful to you. Keep it with you for now.
Really? Thanks.
Alright. And then there is one final scene we gotta get to close off the final side quest in this game. We now want to go back to Batical and head to Pear and Guy's room. This will give us the final title we're going to get in this playthrough. Because all that should remain for pretty much everybody now is the cooking title. And well, I haven't done all the cooking stuff yet. The only one that should have 2 left is... yeah, Anise. Yeah, everybody should be missing the cookie title, and Luke should get the tactical leader right there. And of course, Annis will only get her last title after she maxes out her cooking. So I guess in some aspects, Annis's final title is the most annoying title to get in this game. Because it requires that you fully max out her cooking beforehand. All right. Alrighty, y'all, I'm back. I just decided to cut until we got back to the Fomicry Manor. And in case you didn't remember where Pear's room is, which I can't blame you because it has been a long time since we've played this. Come over here, Guy in Pear's room. Now talk to Pear. Oh, greetings, Master Luke, and to your friends as well. Pear, are you still working as a servant? I still don't have a replacement ready yet. And besides, I've grown quite attached to this job. Haha. Sure, after being a servant for as long as you have, I can kind of relate. Master Gelda, that's not funny. By the way, what are those items you have? They appear to be more than just ordinary artifacts. Ah, these are the catalysts for the planetary fonic art. What happened was... that must have been quite a challenge. Yet you took on an enemy of that caliber in a fight even more perilous than usual, and still managed to emerge victorious. It was pretty tough. I doubt I could have handled it alone. Yes, she possessed power strong enough to threaten the entire world. We beat her because we all worked together. You didn't do shit, Annis. Indeed. I see. Master Luke has grown to an admirable tactician and a leader. My, don't you think that's going a bit overboard? Not at all. He focused all your strength together to challenge and ultimately defeat a powerful foe. He's a fine tactical leader, except he didn't do shit. I'm not sure what to say. Say, Pear, how about giving Luke those clothes? Ah, you mean the outfit worn by Hod's tacticians. Yes, it would suit Master Luke well. Try it on, Luke. I think you'll like it. Really? Okay. This way, then, Master Luke. Nice. You look sharp. Such traditional clothing is a rare sight these days. It's an elegant, formal outfit. I think that sort of garment suits Luke much better than his usual clothes. It looks splendid on you, Master Luke. Ah, enough already. Let's go. Thanks, Pear. At any rate, I don't expect you'll encounter an opponent stronger than that Nebilim. But please do take care. I will. Hey, and Luke got the Tactical Leader title. And you know what? We're going to put that title on him. No need to. You don't get a skip for it as far as I recall. Should I play as Luke for the remainder of this? Sure, why not? Anyways, I'm going to see you guys. Now we're done. We have nothing else to do but fight Van. I'm going to see you guys back in Eldrant when we start going inside of Eldrant. Not the opening area where the Albiors are, but the main area. And I'm going to walk you guys back to where Van is. So I will see you guys when we get there. Alrighty, y'all, I'm back. Now I'm going to try to avoid most of these fights. There's really no point to do it. We already know Van's not that hard. Oh! Oh, never mind. I don't have to worry about avoiding fights. You want to know why? Because Tyr has the Monster Collector title on. Tell you what, I will save it for one fight. Because I want to see if we actually get a skip for fighting in this. I don't think we do. But we might. And I don't know where to go. There we go. Then again, I don't remember if I even tried fighting as the tactical leader with Luke or not. I do know there are a few skits that we are missing. Like this says we're missing 23 skits. Interesting that when you're in this any other dungeon, you can't get into fights. But if you're in the Abyss dungeon, it doesn't work. This makes it so much easier. And of course, we've lost a bit of health, but that's okay because the final save point before we get to the end of the game is a healing save point. For a second, I thought my controller died. This is also a healing save point right here if we need it. By the way, the only reason why I have this on screen is because I don't know if you guys remember how to get back here. If you've played this game in any length, though, you know how to get back here. But this is for anybody who may not have played this game before, who'd like to know how it's done. Although, again, if you're watching this playthrough, you should have already seen the original playthrough. Alright, let's see here. I think I will save this fight. Oops. I was supposed to go through that door. Oh, sure. Sure. In this game, you go up and down the ladders like you're supposed to, but in future games, you just jump off the ladders. Alright, let me turn off the monster collector title for tier. I want to fight this enemy. Because I want to... Do I have Luke in my part? Now, did we get a skit for that? Alright, y'all. No skit. Now, let's see. For my party, I'm going to have Tyr. I'm going to have Guy. Jade and the Luke. Natalia and Annis really don't need to do anything here. And, well, Van shouldn't be an issue where I need them. Need an extra healer. So anyways, I will be right back. I'm going to heal, and then we're going to go finish this game. Alright, now that that's out the way, let's go ahead and put some titles on everybody. Keep him as Blade Master. Give her the Monster Collector back. Let's go ahead and do Evil Fonist. And Luke can keep the Tactical Leader. And I'm going to keep this up very hard. Let's go ahead and take care of Van, shall we?
I'm impressed. I expected Ash.
Ash is here too. He's inside me, lending me his strength.
Second order hyperresonance. You've surpassed your original. You are now a true human being. You've stepped across a sea of corpses and made it here. Now, join me, Luke. We will destroy the planet's memory and overturn the score of final judgment.
No.
Well, well. Why not?
I finally understand what it is I wanted. I wanted you to acknowledge me, to accept me as a human being, not a replica.
Yes, and you have become a human being.
But that's not enough. You said to me, can you not live unless you were born for some purpose? I'm not living for anyone else. There's no special meaning in living. When I sensed my own death, I wanted to live. I know now. That's all I needed. So, I don't need you anymore. It doesn't matter if you accept me or not. Here I am, alive!
You've acquired some impudent wisdom.
Van, people can change, just as Luke has. Reconsider one more time. The planet's memory may exist just as you say, but is it really absolute? Luke isn't here because it's written. He's here because he chooses to be. The planet's memory is one possible choice for a future, but only people make that choice.
That isn't absolute either. You might not be choosing, but rather being made to choose.
If so, maybe you're being made to choose to destroy the planet's memory. If you say you've decided to erase the planet's memory of your own will, then that itself is proof that the planet's memory isn't absolute.
That's an empty argument. Yulia's score represents the planet's memory I speak of. The destruction of mankind is written in it. The destruction of the planet's memory is not.
So you will carry out that destruction with the originals, then create a replica world. That's no different than those who let Hod be destroyed. That's why Ash rejected you. Didn't you resent the destruction of Hod and despise those who caused it?
I did. But I must do whatever it takes to destroy the absolute path of the planet's memory.
It's strange to hear that from such a wise man. People and planets all eventually die. Regardless of whether the planet has a memory or not, that alone is guaranteed. Even if the absolute path you speak of exists, people have the right to choose their own path to destruction.
Fitting words for a necromancer. Everything dies. It's merely a matter of time. But the planet's memory calls for it too soon. I cannot accept perishing early the way you can.
But you're trying to destroy the originals even earlier than the planet's memory. You hate the score so much, you're shackled to it more than anyone else.
Perhaps so. No, all of us are bound to the future we call the score.
We believe we can choose our future.
I know the future is predetermined. As I thought. It would seem we cannot see eye to eye. Draw your weapons. I'll take you all on at once.
Van, prepare!
For boss time against Van. You know what I didn't use in the Nebilim fight? I didn't use one of these magic lenses. That's okay. It's not necessary. Look at him. He doesn't even have he has a little bit more than a third of the health that Nebilim had. Actually, all right. So for the live stream, I'll fight him with only the catalyst weapon. But yeah, with all we've done, he's really not going to be able to do too much to us. He's a joke. Nebilim is much harder than him.
I'll destroy
I'm not doing too well.
And here our Angel's Tears will be fine. Whoops, I forgot to put that on them. Did I save? Yeah, I did.
Bring it on!
The fonic hymns. Their melody will indeed awaken Lorelei. But you don't know the true wish contained in those hymns. They won't work on me.
No, brother. I do know. I can feel the thoughts and emotions Yulia placed in these hymns.
If that's true, Mysteria, then sing. Now, for me.
I'm not doing too well.
All right, phase 2. Bam! Damn, 26,000.
Final cross! My enemies. Enough of the blessed drop! Such lamentation! They'll destroy him! Sonic spear!
Look at you with double Mystic Art.
I screwed up. I'm not done yet.
Yeah, is that what you're really gonna do? All right, cool.
That helped. Thanks. That
helped.
Return the social like this again. Resurrection.
Oh, violent torrent!
All right, cool. Good talk. I see what you want to do. Let's go ahead and use the
Splash!
Thanks for the help.
Return the
Piercing blade of ice. Want to see how strong I really am?
Flare tornado!
Final cross.
No!
Well, I got him before I could even get my Mystic Art on him.
Die!
Have you forgotten? I'm the one who taught you the sword.
Release Lorelei!
You've grown strong.
Van.
To think you could push me this far. It seems I have no choice but to unleash this terrible power within me.
For phase 3 against Van.
This force. So this is the power of Lorelei.
So, he's finally used it. But I will be victorious!
You have strong allies, Luke.
They've supported me through everything. For their sake, I can't lose. No. For my own existence, I will not lose!
When you use Lorelei's power, your control over Lorelei weakens. Luke recognized that and forced you to use it. The same Luke you refused to acknowledge for so long. Luke will not... No! We will not lose!
I commend you for making me use this power. I would expect no less from my student. But that, too, ends now. Goodbye.
Angry anime screaming! For the final battle against Van Dist.
Enough!
I'm not doing too well.
not even a worthy foe. Yeah, everybody take the health. Yeah, there's really not much to say about I'm not really worried about it. Just use their specifics.
Boost the might of your brilliant colors. Prism Sword. Sonic Thrust.
You know what to say? In some games in the series, Lightning Tiger Blade's a Mystic card.
Want to see how strong I really am?
Get out of here with your arcane art. How's it doing on health? 132,000.
Take this! Radiant Dragon! Prepare yourself! I stand in the full light of the heavens command me, who opens the gates of hell. Come forth, divine lightning! This ends now! Indignation!
Yeah! You know what I don't like is where I can't find out where the borders of the I can't find out where the borders of the arena are.
Piercing blade of ice! Final glacier! Final crest! The silver embrace!
I keep trying to do that.
Something's going out of control within Van. It's drawing in our phonons. At this rate, our life itself will be drained.
No!
Luke, the second order hyperresonance. It can neutralize any phonon.
I'm going to free Lorelei. Tyr, help me!
Right.
I really don't like Neko chicks. It's not my thing. I never seen the thing in it. I don't think it makes them cute. I don't think it makes them look whatever the hell Neko chicks are supposed to make them look like. Which is cool about this is you can't die. It doesn't matter what he does to you, you will not die. I kind of like that. It's a nice little change from the normal formula where when you're fighting a really powerful boss, no matter what you do for them, you really can't beat them. You can't ever beat him unless you like hack the game to beat him. So it's like no matter what he does, he can't beat us. Which I like that. That's really cool. But anyways, we got a long cutscene after this, so I'm going to be quiet for a little while.
The seventh melody. You've learned it, Tyr.
Oh yeah, this dialogue goes by itself. I can't do anything with it. So I'll be right back. Let it play out.
I remembered. You sang it to me while I cried. You knew what the fonic hymn meant. You were telling me everything, right from the start. Thank you, Van.
Farewell, Mysterica.
Master Van!
Stop! After all that's happened, you still call me Master. You fool. Forgive me, my brethren.
Master Van! Thank you!
Goodbye, my beloved brother.
All right. Everybody hurry up and escape. I'll stay here and free Lorelei.
Luke!
It's my promise to Lorelei. This is what I need to do. Jade?
Luke, how you've changed.
I was really bad, wasn't I?
But no matter how much you change or regret your actions, not all of what you've done will be forgiven. And that's why you must come back alive. Rather, I hope you do.
Jade, shut up.
Sorry.
I'll be waiting. It's lonely being a servant without a master.
Hey, you're not my servant anymore.
So I'm not a servant in the manor. I'd still serve as your friend.
You're being stupid.
So hurry back home. I'll never forgive you if you just disappear.
You knew, huh?
When you come home, I'm gonna teach you not to hide things from your friends.
Annis?
I knew too. I wasn't as sure as Guy, but
What are you talking about?
you're an easy read. But I have to have you come back alive.
You're not expecting me to... We're not...
No. I'm going to reform the Order for Ion. But in order to do that, I need a patron. So, come home.
Whatever.
Luke, live. Please. I don't want to lose any more people dear to me.
Natalia.
Not to protect Kimlasca. To live your life. Understand?
I wanted to live.
You will. You cannot disappear. You cannot.
Thanks.
Master!
Your job's done now. Go home and be proud of what you did.
I'll be waiting for your return, Master!
Thanks.
Come home.
Tear.
You have to come home. You have to. I'll be waiting. Always.
I will. I promise. I'll come home.
Luke, I love you.
I don't know why they chose not to give the dialogue to that, or the words to that.
Tyr!
So the world did not vanish. To think the future I saw would be rewritten. You have done admirably.
Pay attention to that glow. All right, I will be right back. Let me get my coffee that I just made during that last scene, and I will return. All right, we did it. We got to the end of the game, and I think we just saw a young guy there. Look, I really do love this game. It's not my favorite in the series. There's a lot of stuff in here I'm not a fan of. For example, I cannot endorse the relationship between Luke and Tyr. I just cannot. And if you're asking why, it's really because, look, his replica is only like 7 years old at this point. Tyr is a 16-year-old teenager or whatever. But the problem with all of that is a 16-year-old can't be with a 7-year-old. I just can't get behind that. Yes, Luke might have the body of the 17-year-old or 18-year-old, however old Ash is, but he's really not. I don't know, it's probably a gray area. On top of that, I'm also not a fan of Tyr. I don't like Tyr. She's my least favorite character of the whole main cast of our characters, our little merry band of thieves or whatever you want to call us. Yeah, she's my least favorite character of the playables. Also, did you see Natalia's character in that scene? The last scene we just saw? Holy hell. Her voice actress deserved awards for that. Hey, look, it's that bitch, Arietta. My least favorite character in the entire game is Arietta. But yeah, Natalia's voice actress just deserves so many accolades and stuff like that because she did an amazing job with that scene. Like, even thinking of that scene, she's like, Luke, you must live. I don't want to lose any more people close to me. Like, god damn. If anything makes me tear up, that's the scene. And now you hear Tyr singing the Fonic hymn, which means we're about to get the final scene of the game. And then I'm going to tell you what I feel about this game. I said it in the Let's Play, I'm going to talk about it again in the Long Play. Selenias.
You didn't come. I believe your presence was requested at Luke's coming-of-age ceremony at the Duke's Manor.
I'm not interested in some ceremony in front of Luke's grave.
That's why the both of you came here, isn't it?
He said he'd be back, so let the others sit around and tell stories at his grave. But I won't be joining them.
We should be heading back soon. The valley is dangerous at night.
Sudden lipstick!
Why are you here?
This place has a nice view of Hod. And also, I promised someone.
All right. Y'all, before I do this, let me explain that scene. Now, a lot of people feel there's ambiguity about what happened at the end of that scene. Who is it that came back? Is that Luke? Is that Ash? Is that perhaps a combination of the both of them? The answer? It's Lorelei. When Eldrant was falling into the core, you saw you saw Ash fall from above and land in the little bubble that Luke was in, okay? You see Lorelei then go around and talk to him. Then Luke and Ash get covered in like a yellow light outline as Lorelei enters them. Now keep in mind, Luke, Lorelei, and Ash all have the same fonic signature. So when that happened, Lorelei was essentially releasing himself and going into Luke. What happened earlier in the game where Ash died? Remember what the Cheagle in Sheridan said about how the replica Cheagle was talking about how he died and then he was back again? That's because his essence went into the replica as part of the seventh phonon. So Luke and Ash and Lorelei all merged to become one. Lorelei has the memory of what Luke had. That's why he's like, I was supposed to meet someone here. Because Lorelei is the planet's memory. But they stopped the planet's memory by releasing Lorelei, so his memory isn't as good. You also saw that his sword was on the left-hand side, which I'm pretty sure that's where it was. Luke was left-handed. Ash is noticeably right-handed. So it's basically Lorelei, Ash, and Luke all rolled into one. And it's Lorelei that's doing it because when Lorelei was released into the Fonic Belt, he ended up going into Luke, who was the surviving person of that. And then, of course, same signature, the contamination effect or whatever it is, they all melded together to become one entity. So, yes, Lorelei has the memories of Luke. Probably has the memories of Ash, too. But that's what happened there. Now, feel free to debate this with me in the comments section or amongst yourself, but keep it civil, please. I don't need name calling or insults thrown because someone doesn't agree with you. If you're going to talk about it in the comment section, be respectful with it. But anyways, y'all, this has been the long play of Tales of the Abyss. That was the new game plus 100%. And when I return, because I will return to this, the next thing I'm going to be doing with this, I don't know when. The next thing I'm going to be doing with this game is I'm going to be doing a YouTube live stream with this. And I am going to be playing this game on unknown difficulty, the whole game. And then when I come back, I will, of course, show you guys the grade shop and what I'm going to get. Although I am curious. Where's this going to take me? Does this clear file take me right before I fight Van? Okay, yeah. You completed the game. Use the grade you've earned to alter... Yeah, okay. We have 21,760. So, I'm basically going to get everything. We want the 10 times experience. That's going to be really, really helpful. That's going to be incredibly helpful for our next playthrough, because I'm also going to try to get us to the max level. Now, there are a few skits I did not show off in this playthrough at the end of the game. Whatever skits I do not get, because I'm going to try to get all the skits I possibly can. Whatever skits I do not get, I am going to go ahead and show off the ones I'm missing, based on what I have at the end of my list of stuff to do. Now, there is nothing else I have to do now. I do not know when the live stream will take place, but that's the next thing that's going to happen. And you've seen everything I'm going to do. Also, in this playthrough, we are going to go ahead and finish getting all the recipes cooked, and we're going to get the final titles that we can get in the game, so that by the time we're done with that, all titles will be gotten. I'm almost tempted to keep the cooking ability off, because I'm a little worried about that. If I turn the cooking ability off, is it going to reset how much I've cooked? I think it does. Like, I keep all the recipes, but I will have to start from scratch, I think. So, okay, we'll just keep the current cooking ability. But, yeah, now, I do not know when the next Let's Play is going to take place. I'm still going to think about if I'm going to do a Rise, which is what I initially won, and it's also what I made a video that I was going to do, or Grace's F. If anything, I'll probably do a Rise and then do Grace's F directly after. That's probably how I'll go about it. That way, the ones who voted and got the video that Tales of Arise won will understand and get what they want. And then Grace's F will be the next one I do. So, yeah. Get the best ones out the way before I get to the worst ones. Starting the week after this, I'm going to be doing some Zombies Ate My Neighbors Let's Plays. Just to, like, pass some time by. It'll probably be the week or the second week after when this uploads. I haven't quite decided when I want to sit down and start recording all that. But do not expect Tales of Arise or Grace's F, depending on which one I decide in the end, to come up before September. That might be something I decide to start on like a September or at the very latest beginning of October playthrough. I'll have to look at the calendar and see what's up. But anyways, this has been Joseph K. I want to thank each and every one of you who watched these videos in this project or in the original Let's Play. I want to thank each and every one of you who subscribed because of this, who gave these videos likes, who commented. Although I didn't get too many comments, that's fine. I'm not mad about it. I'm just glad y'all had some enjoyment out of it. That's what makes it worth it in the end. Like, I don't get paid to do this, and I'm not going to partner up with YouTube, whatever, sponsors to do this. So I do this mainly for my enjoyment and for people who may enjoy watching it. Feel free to comment on any of these videos. You can also reach me by my social links that I have in my About section. But this is Joseph K. signing out. Y'all have a wonderful day and keep it real. Later.